Hello, hello, hello. I am back. Continuing Paranormasight, the Mermaid's Curse. Let's go. Let me set things up. And then. Did I save? I forgot if I saved. Surely I did. What happened last time? I do not recall. I do not remember. We met Avi and Circe? I'm gonna call her Circe. So we met them at the lighthouse. They had to go back to the mainland. We got some information about the Taishima, the missing island or the lost island, Japanese Atlantis. So, what should we do now? We have the curse. We are a curse bearer now of the raging waves. I wonder if we have to fight other curse bearers like in the first game. I want to go Jetty, Wakamura, Town Clock, Chuo, Tori, and then Granny. I'll take that route. Hey, what's up? You wanted to chat a bit more? Just a bit more, yeah? Oh, nothing more here? Okay. Just a bit more. We're done. Oh, is that all? I'll be getting back to work then. Okay. How about Wakamura? Anything more he has to say? No, he's not speaking. I doubt we'll be able to crack that shell. Let's try somewhere else. Town clock. This is where we met Shotaro was the name. So it look like anyone's here. Let's try somewhere else. Okay. I want to visit Granny last because I feel like she's gonna give us more information. I want to visit the Tori second to the last because I think we're gonna meet Sato and Tsukasa there. Tsukasa? I'm really bad at names. Oh. Looks like the sun's starting to set. Why don't we go over what we learned so far? Yeah, good idea. First, we learned that my mom was considered cursed by some of the islanders. Yeah, they said she was descended from the person who originally called forth the curse of the raging waves, or something like that. And because he thinks the curse is about to break out again, Mr. Wakamura is currently trying to find a way to stop it. Man, it'd be like I wonder if we're going to fight other curse bearers. I wonder how many there would be, because there's not a lot of characters so far. Unless I'm yet to meet some others. Not everyone on the island believes in it though. Kikuko and Shotaro didn't seem to believe in it at all, yeah. We also managed to speak with those two foreigners who were looking for mermaids. They sure were full of surprises. And there's also that rumor about mermaids living near Taishima, a nearby island that was destroyed, and that one of them assumed human form. Man, I feel like okay, Sato. So is Sato not the sorceress? Sorceress? Is she gonna be the descendant of the Taishima? Man, the story is so interesting. I never thought we'd find something to support the idea that my mom might have been a mermaid. Did they ever mention... I need to refresh my memory. Did they ever mention, these two, why they're looking for his mom? They said that they suspect that she is the descendant of the what do you call that? Those like occupiers, raiders of Taishima. Oh boy. I'm still in the very beginning, so there's still a lot of mysteries to unfold. Whatever else we may have learned from this, the mermaid that I encountered 5 years ago may very well have been one of those three living near Taishima. Chippy, how you doing? How's it going? How's your Wednesday? We also got some hints about where those mermaids might have come from. Yeah, there's a good chance they originally came from an otherworldly place called Ryugu. Yes? If they're in a place like that, I don't see how we could ever get to them though. Am I ready for AZ to read me a story? Well, sit tight. Lay down even, if you will. I'm about to tell you a horror story about mermaids. Do you like mermaids, Sheepy? Because you're gonna love them. Mermaiders. Same, TBH. What that girl said about a calamity approaching is bothering me a bit though. Man, I last played this game 2 days ago. I already forgot half of the details. But I'm here. I'm ready for this. There's no way she should know about the curse of the raging waves, right? It's a good thing that we didn't tell them about the curse. Do you think that means the curse is real after all? Oh. Azami, I just realized something. Oh no, we just realized something. If the curse of the raging waves is in danger of breaking out again, then wouldn't that mean its curse bearer is still around today? Mom is still alive. Oh damn, you're right. But your mom is, well, not with us anymore. Or is she? Mr. Wakamura seems to think that I wasn't the direct cause of the curse reappearing too. Yeah, he'd probably be coming down on you even harder if he thought you were. So the person responsible would be someone who wasn't here 5 years ago but is here now. Is it gonna be Kikuko? Oh no. You brought curse to this island. Or Sato as well. Right? Because she arrived here 3 months ago, and when she arrived, there was like a big earthquake. The plot thickens. Well, assuming the curse is real anyway. Yeah. Still, I really do wonder if my mom had some sort of link with mermaids. I hope that whatever Gran has to tell us sheds some light on things. Okay, we're visiting Gran? You mean what she's planning to tell us at the bay tonight? Yeah? What's wrong? Uh-oh, I don't like this. There's a bunch of noise coming from Chuo Street. I think I heard screaming. Uh-oh, let's go. I do not like this. Shotaro. Why? What's happening? Who's dead? Who done it? What happened? What's wrong? Tsukasa, what's going on? I don't... We were just... But then Sato just... Yuza, look over there. What? Oh no, Sato's dead? It's also a slash. The last time were also slashes. Sato, there's blood everywhere. What happened? Must be a curse bearer. She's not moving. Don't tell me she's dead. Sato just suddenly, but then she just cut down. Whatever it was, we gotta get her to the clinic. Wait, what's happening? Whoa. What the fuck? Sato, her wound is... The wound is gone. Ah, Sato. Uh-oh. She's got that. She's got those yandere eyes. Sato, are you okay? Sato? She's about to kill all of it. I'm not touching anything. Ano town named Osato. Oh, I should have read that. Wait, can I pause? Okay. I want to read that. No. Okay, I missed something clearly. Let's go in all. Where was that? Not this. It was Ano something. The music. Not this. Disaster. Sole survivor. After accident. It's good that they're letting us pause the game so that I can actually find it. Come on, eyes. Function. We need to find that. We need to find her lore before she kills us. Mermaids of Betsuho. Ano Town's Yao Bikuni. Although the exact time period is unclear, legends tell of a girl named Osato from Kusawa in Ano Town of Age District, Age District, who became immortal after eating the flesh of a mermaid and went on to become Yao Bikuni, a nun who lived for 800 years. Uh-oh. She ate our mother. No. Okay, I can see Arnav's perspective. Underwater gathering, memories of last summer, time to meet up. So this is done? Oh, I really wanna see Sato's perspective. But I'll continue here. Man. Several hours later. Wait, later after Sato regained consciousness? We're just going to brush that off? Sorry to keep you waiting, Yuza. It's nearly time to meet up with Tsuyu, yeah? Let's head that way. Right. Alright. Let's go to the bay. Are we not gonna talk about it? The whole island was in an uproar after that. We didn't even get to ask Sato what happened, okay? Yeah, apparently she shut herself up in her room at the Wakamuras and hasn't come out since. And we're fine with that? What the hell was that, though? How'd she even get hurt like that in the first place? Some of the islanders were kicking up a real fuss, saying that Sato isn't human, that she's something evil that should be chased off the island. And clearly. But everyone settled down after Mr. Wakamura stepped in and promised to handle it. Everyone on the islands probably heard about it by now, though. It'll be all anyone can talk about for a while yet. Did you go back home afterwards, Yuza? No, I stayed out to do some digging. Gran wasn't at home anyway. Digging what? She hasn't recovered enough to be able to move around that much, though, so I'm pretty worried. Yeah. You think our promise to meet with her at the bay is still on? Let's go and see. Alright, Granny. I need you to give me good details. Good information. Oh good, she's here. Gran, is your leg okay? Grandma? Gran, it's me. Don't tell me she's dead. Oh, there we go. She's fine. She's good. Oh, you two came after all. The waves were so loud I couldn't hear you for a second. What were you doing over there, Gran? This is where it's hidden. Hidden? What is? What Mare, your mother, left us. Da, da, da. My mom? Yes, so Yuza, have you heard of an island called Taishima? Taishima? No! Grandma died in front of our eyes. Huh? Gran? Dude, what's wrong? She's hurt bad. We have to stop the bleeding. Oh no, she's dead. What was that? Ah! Whoa, Kikuko is here. What are you two doing over there? Kikuko, this isn't what she just suddenly... Is that Tsuyu? No, you couldn't have. Help! Wait! Shit, she's totally got the wrong idea. No, you know what? I am sussing out Kikuko. I think she's a curse bearer. She has to be. But she's also new in the island. Like, she left the island and then she came back. After the incident 5 years ago. So I think she's a sussy one. The wound's too deep. It almost cut her clean in half. She never stood a chance. I'll go get someone. You stay here with Tsuyu, Yuza. No, it's alright. I'll come with you. Help. Someone get the clinic doctor. Oh, okay. Things are happening. This is happening again. This is old lady Nakamura. What the hell's happening? I hear screaming from down there too. It's Chie. Come on, let's go. Yeah, Chie is dead. So all of the Ama divers, right? They are, whoever this is targeting all the Ama divers. No way, even Chie. Someone help! 2 more people collapse over here. What's happening? Help me! I don't want to die. Islander, calm down. You're not important to the story. Damn it! There are too many victims. We aren't going to have enough people to help at this rate. There are more over there too. Oh, she's dead too. Okay. Maybe my theory was wrong. What the hell is happening? Is that Kikuko? It got her too? Someone tell me what's going on. What's with these gashes appearing out of nowhere? This isn't right. There's no way this is normal. Is it a virus? Yeah, sure. The hentai virus. Was there really a curse? Okay. I mean, so far, those affected by the phenomenon died instantly. So far, there's only one way of dying that we've seen so far, right? Just the slashes. What else could there be? Did I kill them? The strange calamity that had suddenly descended on Kameshima plunged the island into a panic. With no knowledge of the cause or reason, there was nothing that could be done to prevent it, and the massacre continued unabated for a time. The survivors were seized with fear. Some ran to escape, some simply broke down, some flew into a wild rage. Frenzied chaos swept over the island. Short while later, am I still alive? Okay, we're still good. At least we were able to meet up with Tsukasa. But what the hell is going on? The whole island's in an uproar. Everyone's so panicked. We couldn't find anyone who could talk straight. Who could blame them? No one knows who'll be affected next. It's probably best to hide here until things settle down. You okay, Tsukasa? Also, Tsukasa knows something, I think. Tsukasa knows something because she started crying when she was talking to Sato. No, I have no idea whether my mom's safe or not. And I wasn't able to find Sato either. I'm so worried about her. Old man Wakamura said he'd handle things, so I hope she managed to make it back home at least. Hey, do you think Sato's wound healing up like that has something to do with what just happened? We've held off prying into Sato's past until now, but maybe that won't fly anymore. Come to think of it, didn't this whole curse of the raging waves mess start when Sato came to Kameshima? It did. Don't say that. This isn't Sato's fault. She's a normal girl. I won't let anyone say anything bad about her, not even you, Azami. Sorry, Tsukasa. I didn't mean anything by it. I wasn't thinking straight. I mean, I never thought something like this was really possible either. Huh? Something like what? Do you have some idea what could have caused this? Come on, Tsukasa. Well, a little while ago, when we were at Old Man Wakamura's place, some guy phoned and threatened to kill all the women on Kameshima with a curse. Damn. Another curse? Who was it? What did they want? I don't really know. But they are... I want to say they're only targeting Ama divers, but then why Sato? Sato's not an Ama diver. And I think Tsukasa is an Ama diver. Unless Tsukasa is one of them. Dum dum dum. He said something about no mercy, just punishment for anyone who defies him. It was really creepy. The hell? All those people had to die just cause some guy didn't get what he wanted? Old Man Wakamura said he'd do something to stop the raging waves curse, but things just got worse instead. Asami, calm down. It's no use getting mad at me. True. You're right. Sorry, Tsukasa. I guess I got a bit heated. Just started yelling at her. Even so, that means those gashes were deliberately caused by someone using a curse, right? So they're the one responsible for all this. Right. Even if the massacre was caused by something supernatural, someone made it happen. About that, something's been bugging me about this whole thing. What do you mean? It didn't seem like the victims were being targeted at random somehow. I agree. They were all women for a start, so I was trying to think of some kind of common point that would tie them together. That's right, Tsukasa, sharp as ever. So what were you thinking? Could they have been targeted because they were Ama divers? That's what I was thinking. Damn, maybe I am Tsukasa. Now that you mention it, weren't all the victims we saw on the way here Ama divers? Though I guess most of the women on Kameshima have at least some Ama diving experience. But they went after Sato first, right? That wouldn't fit. That's what I was thinking. Thank you, Azami. Thank you, game. Oh, you're right. Sato isn't an Ama diver. I was pretty worried Yuza and I might be targeted as well, but I guess we can breathe a bit easier now. Don't say that. You're gonna get slashed. We still don't know what the conditions are, though. None of us are out of the woods yet. Wait, the victims were only women. Could the killer have been using this to find their targets? What? But that would mean the culprit is... What's up, Yuza? You figured something out? Wait, what am I talking about? The victims were only women. Could the killer have been using this to find their targets? To find Ama divers? But that would mean the culprit is... This one. Oh, I'm dead for the second time. R.I.P. me. Well, there goes that theory. Unless I'm secretly a girl. What? Yuza, your head, it's missing. No. What? What is it zooming to? No, storyteller, please have mercy on me. Well done in your efforts thus far. You have now borne witness to the details of the tragedy that befell Kamishima. However, please do not be discouraged. This too is necessary knowledge for your journey. The situation you find yourself in is complex indeed. Veritable maelstrom of events. But I'm sure you will be able to overcome this trial and accomplish your true objective. For now, we will return to the story chart where you may proceed with a different route. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. It's fine. It's fine. I want to visit this anyway. Should I... Ooh, baby. Memories of last summer. I am interested. Underwater gathering. I really want to see things on Sato's perspective. Okay. Recollection. Having grown close to each other, Tsukasa Awao tells Sato Shiranami that she has something important to discuss. Okay. Sato, you got a sec? So I was hoping to get a bit of advice. The thing is, you're the only one I can really talk to about this. Sure, what's up? If you got a problem, leave it to me, Kamishima's living, walking, talking encyclopedia. Wow, that's pretty impressive title, Miss Encyclopedia. Although I think the walking, talking kinda implies you're living already. Either way, I hope you can help. What? Although I think the walking, talking kinda implies you're living already. What? You know that even if it kills me, I'll squeeze every last brain cell I've got to help you, Tsukasa. Right, but you're supposed to be a living encyclopedia, so please don't go dying on me. Thanks for being there for me, though. Come on, let's go somewhere with no one else around then. Okay? Let's talk about this, Tsukasa. Pardon me for a moment, young ladies. Yes? You mean us? Who is this? Yes, sorry for the trouble, but I was hoping to get some directions. Oh, are you here sightseeing? Welcome to Kamishima. Oh no. I'm afraid it's not quite as relaxing as sightseeing. We're looking for the Wakamura residence. Would you happen to know where it is? The Wakamura residence? May I ask who you are? Oh, of course. Please pardon my manners. My name is Yumiko Shiki, a housewife from over in Tokyo. Yumiko. No, I want to see the files. Let us see. Taishima? No. Where are the mermaids? There we go. Sobai, Nagami, and Hayase. Okay. Nothing suspicious so far. Yumiko Shiki. Oh, a housewife. And this here is Sodo Kiryu. He's something like an assistant to me. My pleasure. A man who visited Kamishima alongside Yumiko Shiki. Age secret. Alright. Keep your secrets then. Oh, you must be guests for the old man. The Wakamura home is just up the slope after you head through that alley. It's a bit of a maze though. Want me to show you? So it was that way. Thank you, but I believe we can manage from here. Ooh, believe it or not, we've been running all around the region. We're quite used to the area now. I will. We just found a mermaid, or is that just like a dead person? Unlocked past recollection chapter. Yumiko Shiki Futami Gaura investigation. Man, stop giving me interesting things, man. Got it. Take care then. Ma'am, is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. We'll be on our way then. Sorry for stopping you. What is it? Maybe that's the sorcerer. Huh, those two had a really strange vibe. The old man sure gets some unusual guests. Yeah, there was something about them. Don't you think that's kind of an aura that sorcerers would give off? Big sorcerer aura. Ah, I know what you're getting at. I've heard those rumors too. Everyone's saying that old man Wakamura has been super reliant on some shady sorcerer lately. They did say they were from Tokyo. Maybe they really are sorcerers. Yeah, whatever. Come on, Sato, let's go. Yep, we've got some gossips to share. Do we go to the bay? I guess so. Can I go anywhere else? No. Beach time. Okay, this spot should work fine. Oh man, now I'm actually about to talk. Wait, what? Now that I'm actually about to talk about it, I'm getting super nervous. Oh, I'm Sato, right? Hmm? Nothing suspicious. No dead people around. This little bay is quite hard to find, so hardly anyone ever comes here, including tourists, which makes it a great place to talk in secret. There are more? The sound of the waves and cicadas around us. It's your typical summer day. Okay, that's done. What am I thinking? Tsukasa asking me for advice? Something must really be weighing on her. She usually so quick to decide and act on anything. This is rare for her. Now that we're here to talk, she suddenly looks like she can't get the words out. Maybe I should be the one to nudge and ask for my side. She actually looks like she's kinda embarrassed. I'm worried for her, but I have to say she also looks kinda cute like this. Is there some lesbian action going on? She actually looks like she... Okay. Alrighty. You said you wanted some advice, so let's hear it. How can I help you, Miss Tsukasa? Well, I do want your advice, but I'm not really sure where to start. Wow, I guess this really isn't an easy topic for her. In that case, let me start off with another topic to loosen her up. Talk about advice? Sure, whatever. Yeah, about that, how do I even put this? Looks like she hasn't loosened up much yet. Maybe I should start from a different angle. Man, TV show. Oh, Tsukasa, that reminds me. Did you catch that 2-hour suspense drama the other day? Alright, you said you were looking forward to it. I didn't see it. Ma was watching a period drama. Darn, that actor you like had a good part. He turned out to be the killer. Spoilers! Aw, I wish I could have watched it. You did just kind of spoil it though. What the hell, Sato? Wish we had a VCR like yours. You can record music shows and watch them over and over, right? That sounds amazing. Not many houses on the island have one though. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a luxury, but being able to record and keep TV programs is the best. You love TV way more than I do. It's great you can enjoy it whenever you like. Okay. Let's keep talking about TV shows. You really can't get enough of your TV. Eh? You think I watched too much? How much did you watch this summer? Well, blah 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 yada yada. I guess I'm pretty much always watching whenever I'm home. Haha, nice. You should thank Old Man Wakamura for letting you watch as much as you want. We're hardly ever allowed to watch TV at boarding school. Even at home, I'm always fighting over what to watch with Ma. Makes it damn hard for me to keep up with the conversations at school, you know? TV's just got too much influence on anyone. Can't blame them either. It's pretty fun. Wait until internet. Am I right? Speaking of TV, I saw something on the morning news. Why did the music just stop? Don't do that. Makes me scared. Yeah, what happened? They said an AMA diver on the mainland went missing at sea. Ah yeah, I saw that too. I hope they find her safe. Apparently they're still searching, but it goes to show how dangerous being an AMA diver is. Yeah, even I've had a couple of moments out there that have been way too close. When the catch is right in front of you, it's easy to think you can go a little bit further and end up pushing it just too far. Sounds scary. You be careful out there. Now that I think about it, a little while back, there was a story about old human bones found on the seabed near Toba. Whoa, I never heard of that one. That really happened? Creepy. Maybe it was someone who went missing at sea. I just hope it isn't like a curse or anything. Yeah, the sea can be pretty scary. The old Ama grannies always told us. We islanders live with the sea. Never forget how fearsome it can be. Cool. And that's why the Ama divers wear charms and mind proper rites, right? Mind the proper rites. Yeah, gratitude, manners, and restraint towards the sea are never to be forgotten. That's the first thing they teach you when you start diving. Was that about TV shows? Oh, that was about the news. You know, Sato, compared to when you first arrived on the island, you've really brightened up. Maybe thanks to all the TV. Oh, was I really gloomy before? Yeah, up until a month ago, it felt like there was a little cloud hanging over you whenever we spoke. It was like you were kind of depressed all the time, like nothing in the world really mattered to you. Damn, you don't have to call me out, Tsukasa. Yeah. Ooh, that's how I came off. Sorry for being such a downer. Yeah, you didn't crack jokes like you do now either. But this is you. Way better. Having fun stuff going on really brought you to life. Makes sense. I'll try to keep up the positivity. Summer break. I guess you'll be heading back to the mainland soon now that the Obon holidays are over. Yeah, I head back to my boarding school in 3 days, so I've only got until the day after tomorrow to take it easy here. Right, time sure flew by. I'm really gonna miss you. Me too, only 2 days left, huh? 2 days. What am I gonna do? Uh-oh, yeah, girl's in love! I can tell. I guess whatever she wants advice on is time sensitive? Come on, let's talk about it. So the plans you were talking about for the day after tomorrow, I guess it's a get together with the others before you head back? Yeah, that's right. Plans with Azami and Yuza. I couldn't give them much time this trip, so I figured they might be feeling a bit left out. Okay, so it's not one of the two boys, I guess. Makes sense. You're pretty close friends. Totally. Even grown up, they still do the dumbest stuff. Just can't leave them be. Maybe I should leave you all to enjoy it without me then. No way. They're the lucky ones to have someone as cute as you come along with me. Come on, let's talk about it. Stop edging me. Man, I can't believe my summer break's already coming to an end. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Okay, I'm ready. I'll just say it. Go ahead. So the thing is, I think I like someone. But who? I figured that much. Like, go on, her face. You had my curiosity, now you have my attention. We'll hardly get to see each other anymore. See each other anymore soon. I want to tell him how I feel while I'm still on the island. Okay, I want to guess. I think I would ship her with Azami because they just feel like they're both free spirits, you know? I would ship them. Ship them to Africa or something. Makes sense. I'll help however I can. As Kamishima's living encyclopedia, I've seen this all on TV before. I probably know a thing or two that can help for sure. Yeah, you don't sound all that confident, which kind of makes me a little nervous. But I can tell you mean it. Thanks. Just don't really know what to do. First, let's discuss names. How about that? Let's discuss letters. So which of the two is the lucky guy? Okay, it's one of the two. Huh? What do you mean? Wait, it's not one of the two? Is it gonna be Wakamura or something? Or Shotaro? Shotaro is a pretty good-looking guy. Oh no, wait! Don't tell me you think I like Azami or Yuza. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry for thinking that. I judged you too quickly. I mean, Shotaro's not bad, I guess. Wait, you mean it's not one of them? Me falling for one of them? Not a chance. Damn. Don't let them hear it. They're basically like brothers to me. I could never picture a romantic relationship with them. It's Shotaro then. Oops, sorry. I just assumed. I call myself the legend walking, talking encyclopedia and brag that I've seen it all on TV. But I guess I don't really know anything. Sorry, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go die now. Mood. Oh, don't sweat it. Really, no dying. Okay. Let's talk about it. But then, who is it? No point dragging it out, so I'll just tell you. It's Shotaro. I figured. I mean, I don't know much about him, but he seems like a cool guy. Ah, Mr. Wakamura's son. I see. So it's not Mr. Wakamura. Thank God. Thank God she's not a homewrecker. Sincere, smart, and pretty handsome. I can see why you'd like him. Right? He's back visiting the island at the moment, but he usually goes to university in Tokyo. You can meet them. You guys can meet there. I've secretly admired him for ages, but I always thought he just saw me as a kid. I figured he'd never be interested. But now I go to school on the mainland myself, and I'm even working as an ama diver. Oh, she is an ama diver. I think he might see me more as an adult now, more than before anyway. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. So you want to let him know that how you feel while he's still on the island. Maybe it's all just one-sided on my end, but I can't keep these feelings bottled up. Then tell him I'm with you. So, what's the plan? About Shotaro? Let's talk about advice. I want to tell Shotaro how I feel by the day after tomorrow. What do you think I should do? Just tell him. Just out with it. You're staying with me with the Wakamuras right now, yeah? Know anything about him that might help? Oh, I'm afraid Miss Encyclopedia might not have that kind of info. Useless. You don't have that much info at all, do you? I mean, he's honestly not home most of the time, so there's a lot I don't know about him. Feels like he's always got something to do, checking in on folks all over the island. Like, I don't suppose you know if he has a girlfriend in Tokyo or anything. I'm afraid I'm not sure. Tokyo's packed with beautiful girls, right? A guy like him won't be left alone for long. Well, don't keep it a secret for long then. Well, from what I've seen, I haven't noticed him keeping in touch with anyone. Don't give her hope. Then what about what he likes? Something he'd be happy to get. Let me think. Sorry, coming to mind. I really may as well just go die somewhere. No dying, bro. Come on, don't say that. Thinking it through with me is much more than enough. You've got to stop joking about dying like that, especially when you're immortal. Okay. Oh, Tsukasa, how about this? I'm pretty sure I can ask Shotaro to meet us somewhere. I'll organize that for now, and we can plan from there. How does that sound? Oh, sounds good. Thanks so much, Sato. Alright. We are planning the date. So, we kicked around ideas the whole way back, but in the end, writing a love letter and handing it to him is the best call. That's the plan, yeah? No! Am I the only one who thinks love letters are like they might have worked in the age in the old in the olden days? I don't think it convey information enough or as well as just telling them. Just invite him somewhere. Yep, since way back then, the tried and true. I guess this is set in 1980s. My bad. My apologies. The tried and true way has always been a love letter. Or maybe I'm misinformed and maybe I'm just wrong. A classic method. I like it. You're heading out to dive tomorrow morning, right? What if... what if they did that and she got rejected? That's why she was crying on that one raft. Oh no, poor Tsukasa. I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for you. We got this. Yeah, weather is looking good. Alrighty, then I'll ask him to come to the bay a little after noon. That work for you? Oh, that's totally what's gonna happen. Yeah, I just need to have the letter ready by tomorrow. Hey, can you look it over before I give it to him? Of course, I'll fix it up even if it kills me. You're going to like edit a love letter? Don't do that. How do you even write one? To whom it may concern. Thanks, I'll write it even if it kills me too. I'm already so nervous. There he is. Hey, you two over there. Huh? Is that who I think it is? Damn, look at this boy with all that aura. Ah, it is. It's Shotaro. Oh wow, speak of the devil. Hey, sorry to interrupt, ladies. Oh, he's totally glowing as usual. Is something wrong? Man, this is like... I don't like how this is taking me away from the fact that we're gonna die today, sometime today. Could Shotaro be a curse bearer? He didn't look like one, but I mean, I've been wrong before. Many times. More than I'm right, I guess. Have you seen Azami? He didn't show up to today's association meeting. Oh, I see. I haven't seen him today. I think I know where he is. I'll go get him. Oh, you do? Knew I could count on you, Tsukasa. Also, Shotaro was looking for Sato. Sato is here now. Why is he looking for Azami now? Can I see when this happened? I'll let you handle it then. Damn. She's gonna get starstruck. Love struck. Sure, no problem. Oh man, he called me by my name. I'm so fired up right now. Let's do this. I mean, this island has 900 people. What do you think he would be calling you? Yeah, let's first off, let's find those two. Bet they're up at the Kantekisho ruins. Let's go, Sato. Oh, this is after they got diving. Right. Right behind you. I see. Yes. Yumiko? No. Now I'm interested. Yes, please. Head to the coast of Futamigaura after receiving a report about a strange corpse found there. We're gonna be seeing mermaids. We gonna be seeing mermaids. Mrs. Shiki, there you are. Sorry for calling you all the way out here. Not at all. Thank you for bringing the case to our attention. I hear you've got an unusual corpse on your hand. So is she some kind of detective? Well, forensics aren't here yet, but I honestly don't know whether it can be called a corpse or not. But I do know that it'll cause a stir if anyone catches sight of it. So right now, we're just trying to keep the busybodies away. I sure am glad it happened while you were still here, though. What with you being from what? What with you being from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police and all? Okay. Police Detective Masaru Ide. Where's the cadaver then? Still in the water over there, where it was found. Feel free to go ahead and examine it. Okay. Do we know more about Yumiko? Yumiko. Housewife. What a lie. Over there. I see. Uh-oh. Vision ability. What? What the? Oh, hello. I don't think I'm supposed to see you now. Turn that off. Let's look at the corpse. I see. So this is the corpse in question, is it? The corpse in question. Unusual is certainly one word for it. It's all dried up now. It's almost like it's been mummified. But apart from that, it's pretty safe to say this is a mermaid, right? Let's take a closer look. Oh god. As you can see, there's no doubt it has a human head. That's the main reason we went ahead with putting it as a corpse. That makes sense. I can't imagine anyone would have seen a creature like this before, after all. If it really is a mermaid, wouldn't this be a pretty huge discovery? It's not the sort of thing we'll be able to make public, that's for sure. I don't suppose we have any way of confirming their identity? Given the state of the body, it'd probably be difficult to confirm whether based on facial features. But we might have a chance using dental records. What? To find the government file of this mermaid? Do they pay taxes? Though that would depend on if they've ever had dental exams, exactly. I see, that makes sense. More in head? Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards it being a fake of some kind. What do you think? That's true that many of the mermaid mummies discovered were ultimately found to have been man-made in origin. Mermaid mummy. Which is wooden paper. You won't find me complaining if it is. No need to investigate a fake corpse after all. Maybe that's being too optimistic though. Well, we'll just have to see about that, won't we? More? When I first saw this expression, I thought they must have died in unbelievable agony. But at the same time, I can't help but feel like they look almost satisfied. Could just be my imagination though. Satisfied. How? Satisfied? The body's lower half is identical to a fish's tail. If this was a fish, it'd be a pretty huge one. Torso? It would seem that the fish half of the body begins from the shoulders downwards. What happened to the sheep lady? It's Odin is wisdom, by the way. The sheep lady is I don't know where she is. Probably packing? I don't know. How's it going, Odin? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Oh, I think I missed that. All the mermaids I've heard of have had the fish half start from the waist down. I am okay. That's good. I'm glad that you're okay. Always be okay. If it is fake, maybe whoever made it didn't do the research. Shoulders downwards? That's creepy. Really? Several of the mermaids described in old Japanese legends had their faces as the only human part, though. Seriously? Guess that makes me the one who didn't do the research then. Or so? If this really is a corpse, I wonder when they died. I doubt their body would have ended up this desiccated if it had been in the sea this whole time. True. I think there's the possibility that they died shriveled up into a mummy-like state, then their body fell into the sea and got washed up here. It makes for quite the enigma, that's for sure. There's no sign of any external wounds. I can't see anything that could have caused their death, at least. Oh boy. Back. Okay, can I address the elephant in the room now? Oh. Let's talk about the beach, shall we? This is Futamigaura, the coastline just northeast of Issei City. It's a pretty popular location for tourists, and there are several beaches nearby as well, so a bunch of people are milling around. It is certainly an impressive sight. It's too bad we can come here as simple tourists. Okay. So did they... I'm done with the corpse, yes. The sound of the waves and the buzz from the onlookers fill the air around us. I suppose it's inevitable that the police being around would draw people's attention. I just hope it doesn't cause a commotion. The vocals in the background music, I thought someone was actually just screaming. This is Masaru Ide, a detective from the local police. He's acting as my point of contact while I'm over here, as well as providing any support I need. I don't doubt it's quite a troublesome assignment. There are a lot of things that need to be kept secret for one. But he's been very good at not prying into the particulars while I'm doing what needs to be done. Occasionally grumbling, notwithstanding. Occasional grumbling. Given what this case has ended up involving, though, those particulars may not end up remaining undisclosed for much longer. Okay. At first glance, he seems to be to what? He seems the sort to find hard work troublesome, but he's proven himself to be quite the thoughtful individual. With that attitude of his, it's a deliberate ploy to get those he's dealing with to lower their guard. He's certainly not one to be underestimated. Okay, I'm done with him. This is Soto Kiryu. He's worked with me as my assistant for a long time now, although he usually makes his living as a psychic detective. He's not officially with the police, but with my assignments being what they are, he has special permission to accompany me on investigations. I see. A psychic detective, you say? Primary spiritual abilities. Curses. The ability to use particular curses to inflict harm on or otherwise negative effects on others. Effects range from forcibly binding a target in place to dealing fatal wounds. The stronger the curse's effect, the greater the burden on the user. Shagan. The ability to see the face of a deceased individual from their remains, allowing for recreation of their features via portrait sketch. Only a small piece of their deceased remains is necessary to use this ability. However, enough of the thoughts and desires of the dead individual must remain for it to be effective. How does that work? Beast of the Shadow, which appeared in the first game, the ability to create a domain in which the potency and range of certain types of spiritual abilities are increased. Only effective at night, Soto himself is able to create a domain up to 1 kilometer in range. God damn. Itensai Shiki, when he was 8 years old. Soto underwent rigorous training under his watchful eye. Even now, he's always quick to respond when summoned by his mentor's wife, Yumeko Shiki, and often supports her during her work. He also has a keen interest in swords and is extremely knowledgeable about blades from all countries and eras. He's dangerous, is what you're saying. He's had his gaze fixed on the corpse ever since we got here. I suppose he's curious to know what led to its sudden or current state. Could we ask him? Anything else? I'm going to save here. Tactical save. And then I'm going to talk to him. Is there anything that stands out to you so far, Soto? I'd like to get a better grasp on the details before saying anything, I think. How you doing today? I am doing good. I hate spring. If I haven't ranted about spring before, I'm ranting about it now. I hate spring so much. I'd like to get a better grasp on the details before saying anything. Yes. Maybe him? How come? What do you mean how come? It's the worst weather. And like it comes after winter. Winter, like no one goes out, right? Everyone stays inside their houses. And then as soon as the snow melts, everyone's outside. Everyone wants to do something. So I get dragged out a lot. And I'm like, please, bring me back my winter. And also, it's kind of like a tsundere as a weather. Some days it'll be suddenly raining, some days it'll be suddenly hot as hell. Understandable. It's my least favorite weather. It's so unpredictable. Do we know what the situation was when the corpse was found? How are you, Ori? How are you this fine? Is it Thursday for you now? Thursday morning? I just got here as well, so I'm not clear on the details myself. But from the sounds of it, a local civilian happened across it about an hour ago as they were passing by. Just woke up, yeah, Thursday morning. Ah, you've got the whole day ahead of you. They got us on the scene immediately, so no one else should have seen it. That's a relief. We don't want people working themselves into a frenzy over this. I'm mesmerized by her eyes. It's like pure emerald. Where's this local now? Where's that local now? We've got someone taking their statement in the nearby police box. I'll let you know when we get more info there. Please do. If we really do have a mermaid on our hands, do you think all those stories about becoming immortal from eating mermaid flesh are true? Oh, so you're curious about that too, detective. Go for it. Feast. Well, I don't know if I'd actually want to eat it though. Oh, okay. You're a coward. Living forever doesn't necessarily mean you'll be happy, you know. Damn, this guy. Who hurt you, brother? Why do you think like me? This is not allowed. Where's Ide? Do I not have him? I don't have him. Besides, I can't say I find the thought of eating meat from this thing all that appealing. I see. I suppose that's a natural response. But there are plenty of people who would be interested in getting their hands on this corpse for that exact reason. I can see that. We might even have people fighting over it if it gets out. All the more reason to try and keep it hidden. It's time to address this. Oh, Mockingbird. Okay. One of those things. I see. It's a collectible. I see. We originally came to Mie from Tokyo to investigate another case, but with so many other incidents occurring, I can't help but get the sinking feeling something troublesome is about to happen. Detective Ide has been a huge help for us so far. We might be able to reveal some of our circumstances to him. Okay? Sure is a troublesome thing we've got on our hands here. That's it? What about you? Well, I think we have a decent grasp on the situation now. What's your opinion, Soto? First of all, based on the state of the corpse, I think it's safe to say that this is another case of the curse of the forsaken fish. Some of the residual curse energy is still lingering around the body. Okay, it's the second curse. Just as I thought then. I suppose that's no surprise. Huh? What was that just now? We'll try to explain our understanding of the case so far, Detective. I realize some of it might sound a bit absurd, but please bear with us. I'm gonna grab water before I continue because this is gonna be a yap session from them. Why am I seeing pings on the server, on the Discord server? I don't have a good feeling about this. This corpse is neither a fake nor could it be called a mermaid. By Yumiko, okay. It is the remains of a human, one transformed into a fish as a result of a curse. I see. Okay. Did we get that? Not yet. Okay. So we have the raging waves and we have the forsaken fish. Embroidered side by side. Wait, what? Oh, it's a different one. There we go. What? A former human? And a curse too. It's pretty hard to know what to say to that. One thing that's for sure, that's not going to fly in the case report by itself. Mind explaining a bit more for me? Of course, let's start with an explanation of our circumstances then. Okay. What do I talk about department? First, I suppose I should start with a brief explanation of the department I work for. Wait, aren't you part of some secret department in the security division over in Tokyo? Are you sure you should be telling me something like that? I'm not going to get caught up in any troublesome business if you do, am I? Ha, no need to worry. I doubt it will come to that, probably. It's not very reassuring. Our work is mostly kept secret because it's something of a pain to find people who will accept, let alone understand, the circumstances each time. Oh, the Bureau of... I don't know, what was it? Paranormal investigations? The same thing. Okay. Because this happens in the same universe as the first game. The seven mysteries of Hanjo. But you've been very supportive so far, so I can imagine that will be a problem. So I can't imagine that will be a problem. Well, if you really insist, go ahead, I guess. Paranormal Affairs Bureau. As you say, my department is indeed part of the security division. Its proper name is the Paranormal Affairs Bureau. The current chief, yeah, we still don't know who this Koiru Nakagoshi is. He was mentioned in the first game. Maybe it's the storyteller? Dun dun dun. Geez, the Paranormal Affairs Bureau, huh? Though if there really are cases of spiritual phenomena causing harm around the place, I guess it's not that hard to believe there'd be some sort of organization to deal with them within the police. Precisely. I'm glad you're so quick on the uptake. Well, after seeing that corpse over there, there's not much else I can do but believe it, you know? Oh, does that mean you have spirit sense or some sort of psychic powers? Not to any notable degree, I'm afraid. As I mentioned, I'm primarily a housewife. If you ask me, I would rather sort this all out and get back home to my husband as soon as possible. Right. Soto here was my husband's protege when he used to work as a psychic, though. He helps me out on any work I'm assigned to. I'm responsible for handling any spiritual work that comes up, yes. Spiritual work, huh? Hearing you say that like it's just another job really makes me feel we're talking about another industry entirely. But if you really are just a housewife, Mrs. Shiki, why are you working for a special unit like that? By the way, how was the motorbike thing go? Oh, I had to postpone it for now because I need to build a deck and I need to fence my house, which is going to cost me a lot. And then my estimated property tax this year is $6,000, which is that's 500 per month. That's not a small amount. So I probably shouldn't be spending a lot of money on things I don't need. But it will come someday. True. Personally, I'd also rather our roles were reversed. But there are several reasons why that unfortunately can't be the case. I see. I don't really know your circumstances, but it sounds pretty tough. Either way, it should be good to put this down as a paranormal affairs case, right? Alright. IRC, the other guy on Moonlit mentioned building fence too. Yeah. DG. Well, so DG said that he's just replacing his old fence, I think. His parents' old fence. So I don't know if that's more work, probably because the removal is. See, this is why I hate spring because all these things pop up, and you have to do it on spring. The grass, the lawn grass, grows faster in spring, and I have to mow every other week. It's such a pain. Just give me back my winter. I wish it was winter 24/7, 365. That should be fine, yes. You can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Winter is the best season, by the way. We'll also handle the report. More specifically, Soto will. Really? Thanks. Really? Thanks. That's a great help. Not again. Eat Tensai Shiki's wife. Age secret. Come on. Tell me how old you are. It doesn't matter. Yes. Yes. If it's not too cold, I agree. At least I get to have my jug. On winter? Jogging? I mean, you can. I can, but I'd be just going to like a facility, like a sports facility, and then jog on their track there. It's hard running outside on other season here. Yeah, no. If it's too hot, I cannot stay outside for longer than 5 minutes. It's either too hot or too rainy. True. I mean, rain I don't mind, but yeah, I can't jog when it's raining. Jog properly at least. What else do I need here? Think. It seems the time has come to explain our circumstances to Detective Ide. I'll have to make sure not to leave anything out. What? So, does that mean you came all the way to Mia because you knew something like this was going to happen? Oh, it's awfully perceptive of you, Detective. I suppose you could say that, yes. At the very least, this situation hasn't come as a huge surprise. If that's the case. Ooh, recollection. Was the body from the other day one of those cases too? Unlock new chapter. Yumiko Shiki. Unidentified skeletons? Last winter was nice though. I only jog in circles in the garage. Wait, you get winters there? I thought Thailand was in the tropics, no? I didn't think you like how cold does it get there? The coldest. It was indeed, yes. Seriously, that sounds like a pain to deal with. You know what, people? There are winter, but not like winter in colder area. Does it go below 0 degrees Celsius? You know what the old people do here? Because they can't jog outside, they would go to a mall, like a shopping mall, and they would just like go like keep jogging around. And sometimes they would have like full on, the marathon runner outfit and all that. They would have like they'll have like flags and things. They are geared up. Mine is like 10 C. Okay, that's not too bad. That is summer for me. 10 Celsius. That's too hot for me. I would be melting above 5 degrees Celsius. I would say is my sweet spot. 0 to 5. Anything below, I would need to wear proper gear. Anything above, I would melt. I bet our chief knew all about this when he assigned me to the case. If it lessens the burden, you've been a great help to us so far, detective. We've got a lot to talk about. I don't mind occult stuff, so I've been asking all these questions out of curiosity. But it's probably best I don't get too involved in all this paranormal business, right? You must have had a good reason to keep it under wraps after all. I think that would be wise, yes. Okay. Still, okay, this is just like recapping what curses are and what spirit sense is, which I already know from the first game. So, I'm not paying too much attention. I never would have thought that there's a curse out there that can turn people to fish. And it only half worked, so the victim ended up looking like a mermaid that's bound to cause misunderstandings. The curse is originally meant to turn a person's whole body into that of a fish, you see. But the victim died before the transformation was complete, so it stopped before it could reach that point. The vast majority of the mermaids discovered over the years are either man-made fakes or victims of the same curse. I see. To be honest, part of me was kind of excited when I first saw what it looked like. I thought that it might mean there are really mermaids out there, exactly like the ones you hear about in stories. I'm afraid we can neither confirm nor deny things there. Oh, I get what you're asking about the corpse's identity now. It's because you realize they used to be human, right? I mean, I guess you could take their dental records. You can take their teeth, you can take a tooth out of them and identify them. That's right. Very recently too, the transformation likely happened yesterday or even earlier today. An Alma diver? What, that recently? Someone could really end up in a state like this after just a day? They certainly could. Seriously, these curses sure are scary. I'll get forensics to take a look when they get here then. Please do. The investigator in question has worked on paranormal affairs cases before, so they shouldn't need any explanation. Alright, the case from yesterday. Great, that should save us some effort then. Cursed one day, mummified corpse the next. Sure is a scary world we live in. I sometimes find myself wondering if I have a bit of spirit sense as well. There have been times I caught sight of strange things when walking down the road at night. And when I look into it later, I found that the place I'd walked by had been a site of an accident or the like. Oh, that might be the real deal then. It's definitely a possibility. I would advise not going too close to anything you see of that nature. It becomes easier for them to target you if they realize you're aware of them, you see. Geez, what would happen then? I guess I'd end up possessed or something. There is that danger, yes. In the event you are possessed, you may find yourself afflicted by headaches, muscle stiffness, and hallucinations. Memory problems and impaired thinking are also not unheard of. Wait, maybe I am possessed right now. I have these things, all of these symptoms. Headaches and muscle stiffness definitely ring a bell. I sure hope it isn't the work of some spirit. Do people have their personalities taken over when possessed too? It may be possible with spirits who had a very close relationship to their target, such as if they were siblings or they were parent and child. But you almost never hear about people being taken over completely. The negative effects I just mentioned are primarily caused by the two parties not being in sync. That's good to know, I think. Even if a spirit were able to successfully possess someone, it would only be able to pressure them to behave in a way that wouldn't be unusual for the individual in question. I see, but in that case, there's no way of knowing whether you're behaving that way of your own will or not, right? Exactly. Hence the prevalence of cases where people don't even realize they're possessed. Huh. So that's how things work there. As far as I know, I haven't been having any problems like that though. So I don't think I should be so I think I should be fine. Ma'am. What is it? Perhaps I could use my Shagan ability to see if it produces any results. Ah, that's an excellent idea. I almost forgot we had such a handy trick up our sleeve. Shagan, what does that do? Patience, detective. You'll see soon enough. Damn. Right. There, it's done. Oh, so it went well, did it? Well done, Soto. What's that all about then? Soto can see the face of the deceased from a piece of their remains. However small, he can then sketch their features based on what he saw. Oh no. Oh, that's how you get a sketch from a victim in the other case. An ability like that would be priceless if we could use it on the force, you know? Well, I hear it doesn't always work, so it's unfortunately not foolproof. So, what did our victim look like? This is creepy. I don't know why I'm creeped out, but I'm creeped out by this. About that, I think it might be faster to see it for yourself. Does that look like anyone we know? Could that be the dead person? This face, it's Somekawa. Do I know a Somekawa? Somekawa. No, doesn't ring a bell. Wait, Somekawa, you can't mean... No! Please. Man. Oh, maybe... Okay, they're going to explain who Somekawa is here. I see. Even though it's going backwards, I learn things forwards. I see, I see. Do I see? Ijika Town. Welcome, ma'am. I've been waiting for you. The site where the bones were found is a little ways offshore from this beach. You went ahead and started the investigation, I see. Thanks for that. Not at all. You clearing everything with the local police meant all I had to do was arrive and inspect the remains myself. To get straight to the point, there's no doubt signs of a curse were clearly evident. The skeletal remains are tied to a supernatural incident. Seems I was right to trust my intuition on this one. Alright then, let's hear the full report. Understood. Will we see corpses here? No. Any stickers? No. Okay. This is the town of Ichika in Toba City. The area is a historic place known for its ama divers. Oh, I know it well. It's also famous as the filming location of one of Japan's most well-known monster films. I wouldn't know about that myself, ma'am, but you seem unusually well versed in that area. Those old tokusatsu films are the best. You should watch some for yourself, Sodo. As you wish, I'll look into it. I got Toba City as well. Nothing else? Nah, surely there's more, no? Man, this music. A diligent and earnest young man, his mentor, my husband, has nothing but praises for his skills, so he has my complete trust. I know I shouldn't rely on him too much, but he's so good at noticing the finer details that I often find myself doing so. Okay. To begin, shall we review the details of the case? Is that really necessary? Summarizing may help us notice something we missed. Not a day goes past that I don't admire your diligence, Soto. My thanks. I'll strive to be brief. A few days ago, a fisherman off the coast here hauled up a long rod-like object. It resembled a human bone, so he notified the police. That was about 10 days ago. So he fished it up completely by chance. Following that, the police conducted an underwater investigation of the surrounding area. They discovered multiple skeletal remains in a fissure beneath the rocks. All the remains were already severely deteriorated, with each being several years to several decades old. Oh. As a result, forensics struggled to identify the victims. There was just too little to go on. Only fragments of the skulls remained, so facial reconstruction was apparently not possible. Hardly surprising in such a state. Still, with your ability, we hardly need facial reconstruction, do we? Indeed. I'll report my discoveries shortly. You know, one possibility comes to mind. Will you humor me? Please, go ahead. I wonder if those skeletal remains could be the victim of the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster from 5 years ago. Regrettably, that is not the case. Oh, darn it. Please don't sound so defeated. Forensics confirmed 5 bodies in total. But they said that each had decomposed over a different length of time. Oh? Meaning they didn't all die at the same time? Correct. The most recent appears to date back 6 years ago. The most recent. The others go back some 10 years before that, and another 10, and another 10, and so on. Oh. So roughly one body every 10 years. Indeed. I imagine that any older remains may have simply decayed entirely. Which means someone's been using that fissure as a place to dump corpses for decades. It's surrounded by rock, and with minimal currents in the area, it's unlikely they drifted there naturally. Had that bone not been fished up by chance, would never have known, in other words, it was an ideal site for quietly disposing of bodies. So this was no accident, someone did this. I imagine quite some resentment must have piled up over the years. Indeed, but I've already cleansed the lingering resentment in the area. Just cleaning the resentment. Leaving such resentment to fester could lead to a curse manifesting after all. Oh, okay. Does it look like a miasma or efficient as always? My thanks. There's one more point of concern that all the remains have in common. Go on. Each body bore a clean, precise cut, clearly severed. Severed? You're saying they were sliced straight through the bone. Exactly. Each slice down what? Each was sliced down through the bone, all with a clean cut as smooth as the last. So, sorry, I'm trying to think. Maybe the girl, the Somikawa, is not an ama diver. And what happens if you're not an ama diver is that you turn into fish. And Yuza, when he got sliced, got his head turned into a fish, maybe? Just theories. Even with industrial equipment, such precision would have been unachievable decades ago. One possible explanation is that a master swordsman, wielding a razor-sharp katana, cleaved each one of them in a single stroke. Yes, well, that would certainly explain it. But warriors don't exactly run around with swords in this day and age. But curses do. Which brings us to the possibility of a curse, I suppose. Correct. If the cuts were made by supernatural means, the rules change. As it turns out, there were traces of a curse at each of the severed points. It was just a matter of time until we found one. Also, for the briefest moment, I glimpsed a cursed echo that looked like a warrior in armor. Oh. Cursed echo in armor. Yes, judging from the crest on its armor and given our location, it appears to be a curse tied to the Heike. Twitch saying they'll make channel points, emotes, subs, bits, and badges available. No affiliate status needed. Oh, interesting. Why would they do that though? I thought that was the point of getting affiliate, no? That is really weird. Wait, does that mean I'm gonna get ads as well now? I don't want ads. Please, anything but that. I think that they're doing that so that they can legally put ads on all channels, maybe? Man, here I am, just enjoying. Yeah, through channel points might, though channel points might be cool. Yeah, but you're an affiliate anyway, right, Ori? You have all those things. You don't have to worry about them. Right, the Heike. You are familiar with Heike, I assume? Well, I am not. Yeah, I have no idea how I got that. I have no idea how you got that. What do you mean? It just appeared out of nowhere? Don't you have... I don't know how affiliate works. Don't you have to, like, apply for it? No? The Heike, I'm not sure. The Heike were a branch of the Taira clan, a warrior family who rose to power at the end of the Heian period. From their base in Isa province, they expanded their influence, reaching great heights under Taira no Kiyomori. But in their pride, they were defeated by the Genji in what is now known as the Genpei War. Ah, yes, yes, of course I knew that. Yeah, of course. I always, like, that always is in my head. I think about that every day. The tale of the Heike preserved just now, prosper, just how prosperous they were before they fell. Many who lived through the downfall carry deep regrets. Their resentment is especially persistent. Many traces remain even today, and they can be quite meddlesome. Indeed, you hear about it all over the place. I guess even by expert standards, it's quite the problem. Man, we're talking about samurais now? So what exactly is their connection to the mermaids? I played this game for mermaids, not for samurais. What's more, the katana that cursed Echo carried, I believe it may have been the famed blade Nukemaru. Nukemaru? Yes, a blade passed down through the Heike, once wielded by Taira no Tadamori. I see. It would seem your love of swords has proved rather useful here. So what you're saying is that these skeletal remains were cut and killed by the power of Tadamori's curse. IRC, I got it when I used to stream Genshin a lot on my uni year 2 to 3. Damn. That's a long time ago, no? You're old now. How the times have changed. At the very least, it offers an explanation for those mysteriously perfect cuts. But the bodies being dumped here every decade, surely that can't be the curse too, can it? Correct. I imagine that part likely involves further intervention by someone else. So this wasn't an accident by some spontaneous curse. There is a perpetrator out there. Yes, and back hurt and hearing loss are scary. Are you having those things? Man. Like, I know, like, I have a lot of friends who are complaining, like, maybe a bit older than me, that are, but like, around my age range, right? They're complaining about, like, backs and knees and all that. And they are more active than me. And I'm like, I'm feeling good. I I don't feel any back pain. Maybe because like I was going to the gym a lot when I was in uni. Probably, it probably trained my back or something. Indeed. However, I can't imagine any psychic with enough powers to wield such a curse would dispose of bodies so poorly. My theory is that someone is using a curse stone. They're killing through its curse, then discarding the bodies. Curse stone. Think of it as a talisman that lets even those without spirit sense use the power of curses. Oh. They are created when intense resentment fuses with a suitable relic. That sounds dangerously convenient. There were a few incidents involving curse stones in Tokyo last year, actually, didn't you hear? Oh, now that you mention it, that someone somewhat rings a bell. Oh, I don't get to hear about it. So, in short, whoever's behind this possesses a stone imbued with the Heike's curse. They use it to kill someone roughly every decade, dumping the body into the sea. Every decade. What happens every decade? Yes, that aligns with the evidence. Thank you for the summary. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any stickers. No, I'm good. Alright, let's talk. Now, then, about those skeletal remains. Were you able to use your shotgun, Soto? Yes, I did. It only worked on the most recent body, though, the one from 6 years ago. I mean, surely it has something to do with the incident 5 years ago. By viewing part of the remains, I was able to reconstruct a portrait sketch of how he looked when he was alive. Here's a copy. I've already provided one to the police as well. This is a different one. Impressive. That ability of yours remained quite the asset. Not always. There are times when the vision just doesn't come through. It's far from infallible. Besides, there are those who could simply speak directly with the victim's spirit and ask who did it. Even so, none of these methods would hold up as admissible evidence in court. But as a lead in our investigation, it's more than enough. Excellent work. Thank you. We had the police compare the sketch against missing people from 6 years ago, but no matches were found. Darn. Would have made things much easier. Detective Ide is continuing the investigation. Ah, the detective with the local police. I've heard he's good, so let's hope he proves it. So which one is it? Which one is Somekawa, was it? Say, Soto, that sketch of yours. Maybe we should show it to some of the locals. Ah, good point. Someone might recognize him if they were around here 6 years ago. If we can identify the victim, it could help us trace the one who used the curse. I guess we can't just leave things be now that we know there's a curse involved. Honestly, I'd rather not deal with it. There you go again. Are you sure that's something you should be saying out loud? Obviously not. I just want to get this over with and go home, that's all. Man, she really loves her husband. Respect? Yes. We all know how much you love your home. You can see the sea from here all the way to Kamishima. Do you sense anything out there, Soto? Yes, I do. The waters south of Kamishima are saturated with powerful presence of the curse of the raging waves. I can sense it even from this distance. That's how strong it is. Is that so? Looking out to sea, I can't see a thing. I just hope this means we've made it in time. Even during this disaster 5 years ago, the energy was never this overwhelming. The seal has broken, there's no doubt about it. So it's already broken, that isn't good. The sea still seems calm though. Does the storm not break out immediately? Yes, something seems to be holding it back for now. Damn. Also, there's the silver lining at least. It seems stable for the moment. We'll probably have 2 or 3 days of safety. Then we've got a bit of breathing room, perhaps. Perhaps there's still something we can do. Go there, obviously. I hope we can do something about the curse of the raging waves while it's still being held back. Yes, but despite all efforts, we still haven't found a way to lift the curse. We might have quite a struggle ahead of us. That's really the heart of the problem, isn't it? And we have no idea where your ancestors' keepsake is either. Yeah, I apologize on behalf of my family. Ma'am, behind you. Behind me? Do I have to turn around? Turn around, bright eyes? Every now and then I fall apart? Who's this? Oh, it's Sobekawa, no? Hmm. Who's that? Just someone from town passing by? She bolted. Sodo, after her. Hey, stop! Let me go, I didn't do anything wrong. I've apprehended the suspect. Good job. Good work. Sorry for the rough handling. Mind helping us out a bit? What were you doing here? Why did you run? What? Don't get smart of me. You're the suspicious one, sneaking around and poking into things. You think folks won't be wary with shady types like you wandering around town, wandering through town? When was this? Is this like a day before or 2 days before? If this is the same day, she died rather quick. Like really quick. I see. Sorry if we gave you a scare. We're with the police, nothing shady here. You're with the police? Seriously? You heard about the skeletal remains found nearby, yes? That's what we're looking into. You don't look like police. Say, do you live around here? There's something I'd like you to take a quick look at. Hmm? Do you recognize his face at all? Uh-oh. We believe he may have been around here about 6 years ago. She's gonna freak out. Huh? Nope, don't know him. Ah, damn it. I see. Then could you point us in the direction of someone who might know about people coming and going in town? No idea. Ask whoever you want. Can I go now? I've got nothing to do with this. Don't know a thing. Alright, sorry for holding you up. By the way, what's your name? Hmm? What a peculiar woman. It was like her mind was elsewhere, somewhere else entirely. Well, either way, we should talk to more people in town. Agreed. Also, could you ask around and find out who that woman is? Of course. And there we have it. Several hours later. So this is a day ago. Ma'am, I've learned a few things. Congratulations, buddy. Excellent, let's hear it. Surroundings again? I'm going to miss a sticker, am I? Aha, almost missed it. There we go. Damn. Look at those clouds. The port and town center are down that way, so this area is technically the outskirts. It's a quiet town, so a stranger loitering here would definitely attract attention. That's a good point. Okay. He didn't so much as flinch at the thought of tedious door-to-door investigation. Not to mention he's good at it. Having him here is a huge help. I showed the sketch of the victim to several townsfolk. However, it would seem that no one here recognized him at all. Could this be my dad? Unfortunate. I suppose chances are he wasn't from this area to begin with. I guess we'll just have to place our hopes on Detective Ide then. 6 years ago though, that's 1 year before the tragedy. Unless, because the mermaids have like some sort of power over time, right? Maybe they have a power of making it look older than it is. You don't suppose we might be working with a bad sketch? You needn't worry about that. I'm confident in the likeness. It should be a near perfect match. Alright, cool. If you say so. You're right. I'm sure it's close. Sorry for doubting you. I would test him, like, can you draw the woman we just met we met just now? And I will judge if it's close enough. I also asked around about the woman we encountered earlier. Apparently she isn't originally from this town. Oh, is that so? Indeed, apparently she wandered into town about 5 years ago. Hold on a minute. Mare. No. Do I not have her? He does look like it. Kind of. He's been living alone in a cheap rental apartment on the outskirts of town ever since. When she first arrived, she had nothing but an old wooden box, which she was clutching as if it were very dear to her. Nothing but an old wooden box. Supposedly, she used to work as an ama diver around when she first moved here. She'd occasionally go diving for fish. But these days, she keeps to herself and no one ever sees her diving anymore. No one really knows how she supports herself. And many of the islanders find her unsettling. Perhaps she fled from something and moved her life here. I was suggested yes, but never spoke about her. She's never spoken about her past, so no one knows for sure. Although according to her landlord, she's never been late on rent, and she's never caused any problems either. Still, it seems odd she'd get so worked up about strangers coming to town. Doesn't seem like she's in any position to be worrying about that. You think she might be hiding something? I've been reading too much. My eyes are like all over the place. It's possible. Her attitude changed the moment we said we were with the police. Perhaps she was keeping watch over the coast where the bodies were dumped, waiting to see if someone showed up. Right. I mean, the most recent bodies from 6 years ago, and she arrived in town 5 years back. The timing is rather suspicious when you look at it like that. We'd best keep an eye on her. Agreed. Were you able to get her name? Apparently, her last name is Somekawa, but I didn't manage to get her first name. Okay, it is definitely Mom. It is definitely Mari. Because we don't know. Yeah, of course. I only had to scroll a little bit down. More than 20 years ago, Mare Somekawa arrived on Kameshima with no possessions to her name, expressing that she had taken a liking to the local environment and wanting to move there. Alright, so it is her. It is her. Somekawa. Why does that name sound so familiar? You've heard it too. You've heard it before? I think so, but I can't quite remember where. But I'm a woman who cast off her past long ago. I guess I shouldn't let it bother me. Not this again. Let's leave any time-consuming background checks to Detective Ide. Very well, I'll inform him. Yeah. Yeah. Grubby wooden box. That's what we're trying to find in the island. Think. We split up to ask around town. But all the leads I found didn't actually lead anywhere. I'm just not cut out for this kind of legwork. Oh my god, this is so scary. There's gonna be a jump scare. No, we're good. We're good. I'm good. No jump scares. That's good. Okay. So this means that woman might have been marking us since we got here. It's possible. It's possible. I apologize for not noticing sooner. Even a moment's lapse can expose one to a curse. I was careless, but I won't let it happen again. You can't be cursed that easily. You can be cursed that easily? That's terrifying. What a world we live in. That concludes all the information I've gathered from my inquiries. Helps a lot, thanks. Shall I summarize our next steps? Yes, I suppose we need to do something about all this. Let's see. Regarding the unidentified skeletons, until we can identify the victim from the sketch, we have no other leads to move forward. I believe this is the best. This is best left in Detective Ide's hand. Yes, agreed. And I think the same goes for that Somekawa woman from earlier. We'll have Detective Ide look into her. It's nice to have someone we can rely on. Agreed on that end too. In other words, we can safely leave the skeleton case to him for now. Yes, though we should remain vigilant regarding the cursed stones. Regarding our main objective, or the so-called Curse of the Raging Waves, without knowing how to lift it, there's not much we can do right now. Lift the curse. I don't suppose there is a chance you'll be able to break the curse using brute force? You're quite good at that. It's certainly an option if worst comes to worst, but I can't say I have high hopes it would work. I guess it would be more realistic to try to find some clues about the whereabouts of your ancestors' keepsake instead. Indeed. It is said that the item may hold the key to lifting the curse of the raging waves. What item is it? But even the location of the map pointing to that keepsake has unfortunately been lost to time. Although the map was said to be hidden inside a model of a mermaid mummy. Well then. That's convenient. One rumor says it was sold overseas during Edo period. Doesn't sound promising. If we can't find it, I guess we're back to trying to break the curse with brute force. But to even consider that route, we need much more intel from the island. Which is why we need to head to Kameshima. And at the very least, advise the locals to evacuate. Yes, hopefully someone with influence there will believe us about the curse of the raging waves. Man, who is doing the killings? I am really sussing Kikuko, but she also died. Something wrong? No, it's just that one of the islanders I spoke with seems to be calling me over. Something may have happened. I'll go find out. Please do. You're back, that's quick. Ma'am, what was it? The person who called me over shared a new piece of information. They were told to keep it a secret, but opened up since we were with the police. Go on. Earlier this morning, down by the shore, they apparently found something that resembled a corpse of a mermaid. Mermaid, really? That same person reported it to the local authority. and was immediately ordered to tell no one, not even the police. Damn, he just broke his promise. He, like, everyone in town knows about it now. You're kidding me. The local authority then contacted an unknown individual. Soon after, someone came and secretly retrieved the mermaid corpse. That couldn't be more suspicious, could it? Exactly. They were uneasy about the whole thing, which is why they confided in me. What shall we do? Is Ide a villain? Did they describe what the mermaid looked like? They said from the head to the shoulders it was human, but below that entirely fish. So it was not the classic mermaid from fairy tales, it would seem. Only the head was human. They also said it was completely dried out, almost mummified. The face was unrecognizable. But like how like this is just several hours from the last time we saw Samikawa? But they thought it resembled a local ama diver named Tamiko Sumo. What? Apparently she went out diving alone this morning and hasn't returned. That's likely what worried the witness the most. That is troubling. Damn it, just what we needed. More things to deal with. First things first, let's deal with this mermaid story. Come on. There we go. And I think I'll end it here for now. I'll continue this. Unfortunately, I don't know how long each chapter takes or each one of these notes take, and this could easily be another couple of hours. I maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday would probably be Great Ace Attorney, so I'll come back to this next weekday someday next week.